Hi, Julie Williams here discussing the two articles we are assigned to read. 20 Do's and Don'ts for Effective Web Design, published in 2009, and Good Web Design is All About the User, published in 2011. First, I'm going to discuss 20 Do's and Don'ts of Effective Web Design. And as you can see, it starts off with an introduction, but then it does exactly what the title suggests. It tells you about 10 do's that you should keep in mind and 10 don'ts that you should keep in mind when you are designing a web page. For example, do keep your page structured. Short, it's to the point. The paragraphs it's an easy read. It's actually an entertaining read. I like the way it gives examples of every do and every don't that they suggest. Does have a little extra things going on, but it's not that extra. It's related to the site. Don't just place boxes everywhere. Do focus on what's important. Gives examples. Place irrelevant ads across your page, and that's what when I'm thinking about what I take away from this website, that's when I agree with one of the commenters at the bottom of the blog. A lot of this stuff was common sense. I knew not to do that. I'm designing a web page for third grade students. I knew not to place irrelevant ads across your page. So I'm not going to say I took a lot away from it, but it was a good reminder. Choose the right color scheme. Gives examples. Don't overdo it with 20 different colors. Make it easy to scan your pages. Again, I'm doing third grade. I have to get my information simple and across to my young reader. Write one paragraph per page. That is 1,000 words long. That's a don't. As you can see, these paragraphs are short and concise. And like I said before, it's also entertaining read. Keep it simple, stupid. And that's what I'm keeping in mind when I'm designing my page for elementary age students. And it goes on. And again, a lot of those things were things I wasn't going to do or were going to do anyway because, it was pretty much common sense and basic web design. Now I'm going to go into our other article. Good web design is all about the user. This website also does what the previous article did. It's not as many tips. It's not as many tips that tell you exactly what you should and shouldn't do. A lot of them kind of overlap with one another. Suitability. I will say that on this website there's a lot more extra, like I talked about in the other website. There's a lot more extra to this one that kind of distracts me. The other one was a little more simple to read and find exactly what I should and shouldn't do. I had to go through a couple of side websites or links before I got to another piece of advice about designing my website. This one, because of all the extra, there's another piece of extra. This one didn't catch my attention quite as much as the other, and it wasn't as detailed. But I will say that when I did get to some of their hints or some of their tips, most of them, again, overlapped the other website. So I'll say that the other one I was able to take more from, but at the same time, it served more as a reminder than me being enlightened and learning something new.